Hey and welcome to this video. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you how one of our clients, which is an aesthetic clinic, got over 25 booked appointments in just no time. And make sure to stay tuned until the end, where I actually will tell you how much she made in total from all of these appointments, and most importantly, how we did it and how you can do it too. So first of all, I want to give you a couple examples of people that we have helped in the past so you can get an idea of how this works. It's really important in order to understand what I'm going to tell you in the end of this video. So first of all, as you can see, is a client that got 15 extra bookings in 26 days. Here's another client that got 40 plus bookings in 1.5 months and added around 9k extra to her revenue. Here's another client that got these ad results for £2.4 per lead, 103 leads in a week, and 82 was confirmed, meaning they booked an appointment and showed up to it, which is all we care about really. Here is some simple ad campaign examples of how this can look like for filler, for facial, for Botox. We're also doing laser hair removal, fat freeze, all of those beauty treatments and aesthetic treatments that you know. And here is a client review, some other results, a fat freeze campaign, and some more ad campaign examples, and blah blah blah. But let's move on to what we really care about, which is how this clinic got these amazing results. So first of all, let's go to the dashboard. This is our software where we keep track of everything from all of the different types of campaigns, to the conversations, to how much value we actually have going on. Meaning, you can see here on the screen, this clinic's pipeline value is right now 28, nearly £30,000 in value, meaning it's actually people that are looking to book an appointment in this clinic, which is really valuable. In here, we're also keeping track of all of the leads, basically. So this is the leads that are coming from the campaigns. So as you can see right here, we have 171 leads. That basically means 171 people that are looking to book this treatment that we are making sure to follow up on every single day until we know if they want to book or not. Then we also keep track of how many people are just in conversation, maybe they have some questions or whatsoever. We keep track of the booked appointment, no-shows, people that have cancelled, and of course the show-ups. And then we of course also have like a client database and long-term nurture of all of this. And as you can see, the value is also here. So just in this one stage, we have a value of nearly £12,000, meaning people worth of a value of £12,000. And we are working every single day to make sure that these people are actually converting to appointments in the clinic. Then let's move on to one of the most important things, of course. How many bookings and appointments has this clinic gotten since we started? And how does the numbers look like? First of all, you can see in this spreadsheet, this is also where we keep track of everything, so we know exactly how much these appointments is worth to the clinic. So in here you can see that the total value from September is £4,500, and the total value of October is already £3,000, which is amazing, of course. And let's go to the overview. In total, this clinic has gotten 25 appointments, and that is a total value of £7,500. I know it says dollars, but it is actually in pounds, just for reference. And do know that these appointments is not for several months. We actually just started in the middle of September, and this is already the total value that we have. And every single day, we're getting more and more extra clients in this clinic. And something really interesting to have a look at is also the value of these treatments as an individual, because here in this case we're actually promoting a kind of cheap treatment. It's massage, so this is only £70 per booking, and if this was, let's just say, £100 booking, this number would be so much more. Then we would be up for £2,500. So of course the value of the treatment itself determines a lot, but one of the most important things to remember when looking at numbers like this is a client lifetime value. If you don't know yet how much a client is worth to you, make sure to find it out, because it's so much more easy to calculate with, and it will always be a bit more expensive for you to get brand new clients rather than retaining the ones you have. Therefore, when you are calculating with how to get new clients and how much it will cost you, if it's worth it, and all of that stuff, make sure you know how much a client is worth to you. So let's say that we could get you 20 extra clients every single month, then it would not be a value of the initial treatment really. So let's say we're promoting filler, and that would be £150 per booking. Then it would not only be the £150, because we want the client lifetime value to be much higher. So a client lifetime value can be different, of course, from clinic to clinic. Typically it's somewhere between at least, very least, £500 up to £2,000+. And that is what we're going to calculate with. So whenever you get a new client in, that's not a value of £150, but instead it's a value of £1,000. As an example. Then let's move on to how we actually did this. So I just want to show you these examples I have here on the screen. So this is actually an example of the campaigns that we're doing right now for massage. We have also been doing campaigns for clinics that are doing laser hair removal, filler, Botox, fat freeze, all of those aesthetic treatments as you know them. And this is just some of the examples. In here you can see some other examples to both the left and the right of some examples that we're doing in email marketing, because that is something we take care of as well, and also it's included in our follow-up system. So what you can see here in the middle of the picture is our service for one of the clinics that we have worked with. She actually added over £4,500 in pure value in just under 17 days, which is absolutely amazing. And you can see it here that the pipeline value at that time was around 15,000, and this is what her calendar looked like just 1 week in. And bear in mind, this clinic was brand new. She was just getting started and she hadn't had one appointment before starting to work with us. But how are we actually doing this? Because as you might know, there is a ton of people out there doing advertising, trying to boost their post and doing a lot of different techniques and strategies to actually try and get more clients and appointments in their clinic. But it just seems like there's nothing really working and they just feel stuck. And you might feel like that as well, and that's why this process is so important. And if you don't have a system or a process in place to make sure that you get clients on demand, you're missing out, because that's the true golden system that will determine if your clinic is going to get successful or not. So here is how we actually do this. We are using our completely own golden follow-up system that is making sure that we are turning leads into appointments, because you can get a ton of leads in, but well, if you're not turning them into clients, then you're not really getting any value. Therefore, this is our best kept secret, because this is what determines if we're actually getting appointments in the clinic. The system really does depend, of course, on the offer and all of that stuff, but the most important things and elements in this system is that we have several methods to get in contact with the lead. First of all, we're making sure to contact the lead within 5 minutes of them opting in, which is essential. You cannot leave a lead out there for several days or anything like that, because if you do, you will lose them. Make sure to follow up on them within 5 minutes. And afterwards, you need to be following up with them via text, via email, and also by calling them up directly to try to book them in for the appointment. And what we're doing, we're actually making sure to contact them again and again until we get a hold of them and get, yes, I actually want to book this appointment, or no, I'm not interested right now. If we get, no, I'm not interested right now, we're going to add them to a long-term nurture to make sure that in the future they will be receiving newsletters and all of that stuff, different types of campaigns to give them some value and keep them engaged, to hopefully make sure that they become a client. So what this means is that you get all of these leads in, and we're turning a lot of them into appointments, then there will also be some leads left that we haven't turned, but that doesn't mean that they're lost, because we're actually just saving them for later when we're actually hoping to converting them. And this is also really valuable because, as you might know, one of the most valuable things you can have is a huge database with clients' names, emails, and phone numbers, so you can actually run campaigns towards those and get even more appointments in every single month. So make sure to save your customer data. Of course, it's allowed by your clients, because this is truly a game changer. So I hope that by now you actually know how we actually did this for this client to make sure that she got 25 appointments in just 1.5 months. Actually even less, because the campaign first started in the end of September. So it's really exciting. So if you feel unsure if advertising and all of that stuff works for you, or maybe you have actually tried it in the past and it didn't really work out, you just feel like you lost money on it, trust me, advertising does work, and if it's done properly, it works amazingly, and you will never run out of clients and appointments again. If you would like to hear even more about how we do this and how we also can help you achieve a completely full calendar and never having to worry about getting enough clients and appointments again, please feel free to go down in the description below and book a free demo call where we can have a chat about how we can make sure that you get a full calendar every single month. And also make sure to join our completely free Facebook group where we're sharing a ton of tips every single day. Lastly, I just want to recommend you to like and subscribe. It really does help me to make even more content like this and help you guys become fully booked. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.